Yeah. The mic.
We so fly, right?
Don't talk about it.
Right here, right.
Step up.
We so fly, right?
Yeah.
Right here, right.
The mic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm at Faceland Studios. It's your boy Tiwan Diwane, and I got Dre Meezy coming to the mic today. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss this one, man. I got none other than Mr. Dre Meezy, the super producer, the singer, the songwriter, and artist as well. I'm talking about real artist. You know what I'm saying? He got the degree in advertising design and everything. So we're gonna get into all of that. So my first question that I got for you, Mr. Dre Meezy, we're gonna go back to the beginning. Tell everybody when you start producing. We're gonna get to the production part first. Like what actually came first? Was it the producing? Was it the singing? What was first?
It all coincides together. Like, we started writing and producing at the same time. Like, I say we started writing, and I'm gonna say we. You know, I can't say me. Say we started writing about, when we was kids. You know, we had the Pops invested in us, and we had the 4-track recorders and the he always kept us with the whatever the latest recording equipment was, like the high 8 machines or the reel to reel, whatever it was, the the recording style of that time period. We had them all. So I'm gonna say young as I'm gonna say 10. I know I was younger than 10 or 10 and younger.
Around 10 years old. Who was your inspiration to get you into producing and songwriting?
That would be our Pops, because he had the singing group and
Shout out to Rob Lee.
Rob Lee, my Pops, our Pops. He had a gospel group called the Voices of Faith, and they were set up in our basement. They had the mics set up, they had the amps, the guitars, and the drums. So we used to go down there and tick-tock on their stuff, and they never would get mad. They didn't care that we was on their stuff playing around. So Pop saw the potential in us, and he went and bought us our own stuff. And we started songwriting, producing like they were.
What would you say your first full song was? And how old was you when you wrote your first full song?
I guess I was about 16, 17. Pops took us to Phil Mahaffey Cyber Techniques downtown Dayton.
I remember that.
And he spent a band on us for 2 songs. That was like 1989, 88, somewhere around in there. Mm-hmm. That was a lot of money.
We've been at this a while, yeah.
That was a lot of money to spend on. I did one song, you did one song. And after Pop spit out all that bread, he's like, we ain't never doing that no more. And that's when he went and bought us all that equipment. Mm-hmm. He said, we ain't gonna pay that much money out no more. I'm gonna just buy y'all some equipment.
So when we did the studio session and you did your song, what was the name of the song?
Lonely Nights.
Was that the moment? Was that the moment that you realized, hey, this is what I want to do?
I knew before that. I knew before we went to that studio. It's pictures of me sitting at the piano with Dad when I was like 2, 3. And it's pictures of you floating around and you playing the guitar and we little kids. And I always got something musical for Christmas. Drum set, keyboard. So I always knew what I wanted to do.
So how long would you say you've been in the music industry?
You're going to have to give specifics because I've been in music my whole life.
How long have you been an actual recording producer slash artist?
Okay, that's a tricky one too. But I'll say once I got to Central State, I started getting them refund checks, and that's when we started buying the real deal stuff. Pops made us a garage. He took the garage and turned it into a full-fledged, high-tech recording studio, and that was it for me. And that was around the years of 94, 95, somewhere around in there.
Okay.
That sound about right?
That's about right. So what was your biggest production around that time? Like, 'cause what got Dre Meezy known?
What got Dre Meezy known? Well, my first project from Dream On was with my homie, my best friend and partner, Rag Top,
Shout out to Ragtop.
aka Juan Adams.
Juan, what it do?
He actually gave us the name, Dream On. He was the first rapper I ever worked with, and he taught me a lot about hip hop. I wasn't, we was doing R&B before I met him, so shout out to him for showing me the ways of hip hop. After him, I would say I started producing Tall Entertainment, and that would be 275, Rob Jackson, DD, and they heard my production, and they fell in love with me. I fell in love with them, and it was kind of like a marriage, man. I never charged them for no beats or studio time, and G-Dub, he hollered at me. He said, "Hey, man, you rocking with anybody, like, exclusively?" I'm like, "Nah, it's just me and my brother." He's like, "Man," he said, "How you feel about working with TE exclusively?" I was like, "Bet," because I was already in love with their rap styles and their artistry, so it made all the sense in the world to go on and do that.
So give us a short synopsis of who TE is and what and your part in the Tall Entertainment conglomerate, the big,
Okay, TE was 275. That's Don Juan DeMarco and Snipe Assassin. They both from Dayton, Ohio. Rob Jackson, he's from Lexington, Kentucky. And you had Dee Dee, she was from here in Dayton. She was an R&B singer. And 275 and Rob Jackson were nationally known. We made a lot of noise with just that compilation. From that the Tall Life compilation, we made a lot of impact. That was probably one of the city's first big rap albums, I would say.
Okay, so Tall Entertainment comes along. You're one of the producers on one of the biggest projects to come out of the city. So how do we get to the Dre Meezy projects as a solo artist? When did that come along?
Man, you talking 20-some years later, maybe 30 years. Not 30, maybe 20-something. For real. I always did hooks for people and always, sung for fun.
Give me some of the artists you've done hooks for.
Oh man. Ohio Coalition, I worked with them. Of course, Rob Jackson 275. K-Cap.
What up, Cap?
Who else? Man, there's so many. Like I don't know who all of it.
You are considered a Dayton legend.
You gonna put that on me?
You're considered a Dayton legend. So Yeah, like I say, I know about how many artists from the city would you say you've produced and worked with?
From that 2000 era, everybody that was anybody, I worked with them. From CC Server, Flipside, you worked with Flipside. I worked with Jason DBKS. Just countless everybody that was doing anything in the early 2000s. I messed with just about everybody. And we had a wall of plaques that with all the work we had put in when we were out on Dryden Road. It was just walls and walls of plaques. So I was proud of that. Yeah, we had a little motion going in the early 2000s.
We're gonna get into the Dre Meezy projects in a minute, but give me your biggest Dre Meezy production moment as Dre Meezy.
A lot of people, they would say that Monday Night Football kind of put me on the map.
Nasty. Right there.
When I did that beat, everybody like, what in the world? Like, everybody went crazy when they heard that Monday Night music sample. I had sampled that, put it to a beat. Everybody went crazy. So I think that was my first pivotal moment of becoming like a hot producer. And then we had that anthem, the Dio. We had the whole city screaming Dio. Yeah, we invented that. We came up with that. So we the reason why y'all yelling the Dio.
What's the Dio?
The Dio, Dayton, Ohio. We from the Dio. Where you know, I ain't gonna say the rest.
Okay. So you're known basically as one of the top producers. Give me some of the national artists you've worked with.
Okay. Well, you already know because it was co-production with you. So I would say, you know what I'm saying, you did the Styles P. I just picky-tailed off that, you know what I'm saying? I did my little stuff with that. Who else we had? John Elway. We did some stuff with John Elway. We worked with, believe it or not, we worked with Zap on that Roll with Feezy. I even did a Tamia remix. It never came out, but I had the chance to work on that, and that was real special to me. Man, I can't even remember all the stuff we done did. You can think of any more? It's more, but I just can't.
There's plenty more.
Oh! I did work with PMD.
Shout out to PMD.
I did the y'all remember You a Customer, EPMD? I did the remix You Still a Customer, and that did really well on the hip hop charts. So yeah, I can't think of everything right now, but that's right off the top of the dome. That's a few of them.
Kind of tell them about, you know what I'm saying, what they need to know is like you a real artist. Not just music. I'm talking about an artist. Like he got a degree in art.
Oh yeah.
Kind of elaborate on that a little bit.
Oh yeah. I graduated from Patterson Co-op. You know, with my specialty was advertising design in high school. From there, I went to Central State University in 1990, and I studied advertising design there and commercial arts. I got my bachelor's from Central State. I graduated in 1995. Yeah, man, I've done a lot of people's album covers. Right now, I've done a ton of photography, man. I've took pictures of Bismarck. I did photo shoots with Tank. I did photo shoots with Chief Keef. I did photo shoots for Future, K. Michelle. so many famous people. The Baby. Yeah, you know, I'm a jack of all trades, man. I ain't just no entertainer. I got other things going on too.
Now, this is out all over the world right now, man. Talk about your new project that you have now. What the I don't even know what to call it.
It's called, the new project I'm working on is called, excuse me, Zodiac Freak.
Explain.
Zodiac Freak is a project dedicated to the Zodiac. It's I did 13 songs dedicated to the women of each zodiac, such as I got Aquarius girl, Virgo girl, Sagittarius girl, Libra girl, and I named them all that for a purpose.
Gemini is my favorite. That's my record right there. But.
Yeah, I did that. So I really did it starting off as like some TikTok bait. You know what I'm saying? You know how girls always, it's Aquarius season, it's Virgo season. So I kept seeing that. I said, I'm gonna make a song, because you know girls be liking to put music to they reels and stuff like that. So that was the original reason I started doing it. Then after I did 1 or 2 songs, I said, you know what, this could be something. So I ended up doing a song a month and doing every zodiac.
You had all of them?
I did all of them, even the 13th one called Ophiuchus. You ever heard of that? I hadn't either. But that's the new zodiac sign. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, it's basically about the characteristics of each woman of that particular zodiac, and I got I touched every style of music almost. You know, I got some hip hop on there, I got some R&B on there.
What's some of the features you got on the record?
I ain't got no features. I got one sort of feature. I got K Cap on there doing a poem. Mm-hmm. But it's all me. It's all me. I don't have really no features besides K Cap.
Did you produce the whole thing yourself?
I produced every last song, all original music, except the title track. Track Pros did the title track called Zodiac Freak. But I did the other 12. I did the other 12. Actually, it's 14 because Zodiac Freak is the title track, so that's not in the Zodiac count.
So we got you got a few joints on the radio right now. Can I explain what songs are playing on the radio right now?
Oh man, they big on that Scorpio. They banging that like. Man, shout out to 102.9 Kev Nash.
What's up, Kev?
For showing us some love, man. I appreciate everything y'all doing for me at 102.9. But yeah, man, they love that Scorpio, man. I get excited every time I hear it on the radio. Just here recently been playing The Ghetto with me and Mario Brickboy. Shout out to Mario Brickboy. He laced that joint up, man. It's a classic tune between me and him.
Now this is out everywhere, right?
All streaming platforms.
How can they get a hold of the songs? What's the link?
Dre Meezy everything. Dre Meezy on YouTube. Dre Meezy's on Apple Music. Dre Meezy on Instagram. Dre Meezy on Dre Meezy everything.
Listen, the Gemini Jam. That's all I can say. It's a stand-up. Matter of fact, y'all check that out too, Gemini. Dre Meezy. We gonna get into a video. I want y'all to check this one out too. This is one of the latest singles that Dre Meezy got.
Yeah. Wow. I think I'm in love with a Virgo. She lay back, she rolling with the flow. follow. And she look good like a model. Perfectionist, but she is humble. She always aiming just to please me, and she don't get so mad that easy. So sympathetic to all of my needs. She's so successful, she aiming to please. I think I'm in love. Wherever she go and I go, we go around in the circles. Hustle to be that my life is complete, 'cause I think I'm in love with her I go. Wherever she go and I go, we go around in the circles. Hustle to be that my life is complete, 'cause I think I'm in love. Loyal, reliable, true friend indeed. Hard work and dedicated, always there to lead. Modest and humble, never seeking the spotlight. Definition of perfection, always got it right. She's so practical, got that precision. Her attention to details, always a one of a kind. And she always shines on the grind. I'm so glad she's mine. Wherever she go and I go, we go around in the circles. Round and around. To be that my life is complete, 'cause I think I'm in love with her I go. Wherever she go and I go, we go around in the circles. Round and around. To be that my life is complete, 'cause I think I'm in love. Wherever she go and I go, around in the circles. Hustle to be that my life is complete, 'cause I think I'm in love with her. Wherever she go and I go, we go around in the circles. Hustle to be that my life is complete, 'cause I think I'm in love.
Y'all watching the mic. That's our show. I got this man right here, Dre Meezy, the super producer, artist. Y'all make sure y'all check out that Zodiac Freak. Y'all go to Tidal. Y'all can go to Amazon. All the musical platforms right now, man. Download that Zodiac Freak, man. Y'all gonna love it. Check out that Gemini. That's my favorite one, is jamming. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all watching the mic.
Shout out to the big homie North for putting the brother back in the game. I just want to say thank you, bro. Shout out to DeMarco, for keeping the brother level-headed. Shout out to my boy Snipes. I hear you, boy. I'm excited about what's about to go down. Shout out G-Dub. You know what I'm saying? We coming back. Shout out Mr. Hall, who's always been a major inspiration and support to me and my family. Shout out to my kids, Jasmine, Janelle, Ashley, Mari. I love y'all. Mom and Dad. And lastly, rest in peace, Uncle Donnie. And I hate you didn't get to see this Zodiac Freak album. You the one got me into this sci-fi, so you one of the reasons I'm gonna dedicate this album to you for putting me onto that sci-fi. And yeah, man, I appreciate you. Love you, Uncle Donnie.